Good evening, welcome to another episode of Knots and Bolts at Top of the Pod. Why do I always get that wrong? The Top of the Cop podcast with me, Mark, and Ari. Good evening, Ari.
I don't know why you get it wrong, but good evening, Mark. How are you doing?
So, December, 3 wins. Well, 2 wins. Or is it 3?
One
I've
draw,
lost go.
2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss.
And let's go to the Chesterfield game on Saturday. What did you reckon? Friday.
Right.
I hate this weekend. You know, like football on a Friday.
I know. Football on Saturday, football on Sunday. No,
Football
on
on a Monday. Football on a Monday.
And Tuesday.
And Tuesday. And Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. Thursday. And then Sunday.
And then Sunday, yeah.
And then we're back to normal.
Yeah, we are. We are back to normal. Do we really have to go over that Friday again?
Do we really have to go to it? There was 1,024 a year at Peterborough. Peterborough.
Oh my.
At Chesterfield, the plain blue. At least I got the colours right. There was like over 1,000 a year.
I think Peterborough's in a bit more different blue than Chesterfield, but yeah, you got the blue part right.
Right, so after the first 10-15 minutes, not sort of like went within themselves. I don't know what happened.
Well, I just thought in the first half, it was like we was doing what Warsaw did, was playing for a draw. But I was like, why? Why are we playing for a draw? It's Chesterfield. And then in the second half, we didn't really change much, did we? I thought Conor Grant was the best player on the pitch, and I know that's a bit of a shock because normally we don't say that. Normally you say he's Woodruff, but I thought he was the best player on the pitch on Friday. Don't know if anyone will agree with me, but that's what I think. So
I do. I agree with Conor Grant was one of the better players on the pitch. What I don't understand, in the first half, the Chesterfield backline, the 3 of them on yellow cards. And then when Pender was getting his shirt pulled, why didn't he go down? He would have given the referee a decision to make.
Well, I mean, we got lucky that we didn't get a red card, did we?
Yeah, the Dennis one. So it's a lucky one, isn't it? It's lucky some would give it a red, some of it won't give it as a red. So it's like you look at the red cards and you think, well, that's definitely a red, but it's a yellow, and then some lesser is a red, but you don't think it's a red. I don't know where the threshold for a red is no more, and where the threshold of being a yellow card actually stops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because some referees would give a red for a yellow, and another would give a red or a yellow for a red. It's crazy these days. You don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, when Gordon came on at half time, I thought it was strange. I thought Jody would have come on because he swapped sides, didn't he, with Cerula? So that was a strange one because I thought Jody would have come on at half time for Bennett. And after we took Grant off, it just felt like we had no midfield anyway, at all.
No, we had no strikers up front as well.
Do you blame? Are you in the camp that blames all Roos for what happened, or?
I mean, I'm not going to give him too much stick because obviously I'm a goalkeeper myself, and sometimes those things happen to me. So I'm not going to give him loads of stick. But I thought the second one, I'll say it's 50-50 as well, because when the ball crossed in, it looked like Jata was just going to head the ball away, but then he moved his head.
But did Jata get? If you look at it, I've looked at it quite a few times. I just think Jata, from one of the angles, you don't really see Calaroo saying anything, right? And as Jata's jumping, he looks like he's jumped too soon. Because you've got to admit, a lot of the time, his anticipation of where the ball's going to drop it's not where his feet are in front of goal some of the time. You know what I mean? So, wasn't there a shout? Was Calaroo took by surprise? You know what I mean? We'll have a look at him in a bit.
Yeah, I mean, another thing is, I don't know if he was trying to punch it or catch it, because I mean, it looked to me he was trying to punch it, but then if maybe he was trying to catch it, but I don't know. But it was just a silly one, and obviously what Patterson said, it was pathetic.
See, I've never played in goal, not like for school football team or anything else, right? So, like, to my thing
You're
is,
missing out.
Jack goes up. Yeah, I'm missing out. That boat sailed years ago. Right, so the corner's coming in. It weren't a really good corner. It weren't like a clean lit corner either.
It weren't the best.
So Jack goes up, and Calaroos is like moving towards the back of Jata. And I just think Jata misses it, and then it takes Calaroos by surprise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think maybe he was expecting Jata to head it away.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there should always be someone on the front post, always. If defending the corner or defending what, because obviously if the goalkeeper can't catch it, then he can head it away. Because I think there should be someone on the front post, someone on the back post, up for a corner. So whether Roos was expecting Jata to head the ball away, we don't know, because we don't know what they're thinking at the time, because obviously we're not them.
But even knowing that you got three Chesterfielder, their back line on a yellow card, where was them balls trying to get them to put in a challenge or anything else? Where did Jata and Dennis hardly had to do?
No.
There was no balls going up to him. And if it was sort of like lumped, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no passing.
I just don't think hoofing the ball up to Jata and Dennis works. I'm sorry, you don't.
Well, Jata wins more of his headers in our box than he does like
upfield.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he has more success rate in his own box than he does higher up the field. Shall we have a look at the calamities then?
Oh, I think
or shall we talk about the referee first? Shall we see? We'll talk about the referee.
Let's save the pain for later.
And this one likes a yellow card as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Can you take out from it? He likes a yellow card. Can you take a lot from it? You give us the stats then.
Me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm searching. That's what I'm searching right now.
You're searching?
The stats. Where are we? This is from 2025-2026. It says made 6 appearances in League 2. He gave out 18 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 0 reds. I'm guessing that's 2 penalties. In League 1, 5 appearances, 17 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red, 1 penalty. In the FA Cup, he has had 2 appearances, 4 yellow cards, no second yellow, no red cards, no penalties, no 1 penalty actually. National League, 1 appearance, 4 yellow cards, no second yellow, no penalties, and no red cards.
See, I get from
that's from this season.
So from this season, he's had 6 games, 18 cards. That's 3 cards per game on average. You know what I mean?
I could tell you his last season's thing is. Give me a sec. Where are we? So in League 1, his last season, 15 appearances, 61 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, which is obviously a red, 2 reds, 6 penalties. League 2, 10 appearances, 45 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, no red cards, and 2 penalties. In the National League, he has had 2 appearances, 6 yellow cards, no second yellows, no penalties, and no red. One penalty, 0 red cards because I keep getting it mixed up. In the FA Cup, 1 appearance, 5 yellow cards, 0 second yellows, 0 reds, and then 2 penalties.
I mean, looking at the history of the fixture as well, it does not give you a great deal of like.
No.
We've got 4 wins over MK Dons since their existence. I mean, we've got a better record against MK Dons since we came back into the league. But before that, it was absolutely shocking because, yeah, you always dreaded going to MK Dons or playing them back then.
Oh no.
Right, what shall we do first? Not that one.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the League 2 games in front of me.
Did you want to
whatever you want to do?
Let's go and do the fixtures. Let's go do the score predictions then.
Right. This game's kicking off 15 minutes before everyone else. Newport versus Crewe.
I'm going to say 1-1 draw.
I'm going to go 2-1 Newport. The first 7:45 game won't be the last either. Chesterfield versus Cambridge.
I'm going Cambridge 2-1.
I hope Cambridge batter them, but I don't know. 2-1. Yeah, I'm going to go with you. 2-1 Cambridge. Obviously, MK Dons versus Notts County. I think we'll save that one to last, or we're going to do it now.
We'll save that till last.
Grimsby Town versus Shrewsbury Town. So that's going to be a tough game.
Grimsby Town versus Shrewsbury Town.
Shrewsbury Town.
I'm going Shrewsbury 2-0.
I'm going to go. It depends, though, really, innit? Because Grimsby on form, not really doing the best, but then Shrewsbury's not really doing that well either. But a win for Shrewsbury could help them, obviously, because they're not in a great situation. But yeah, I'm going to go Shrewsbury 2-1. Then we got. This sounds boring, but it could be entertaining. Crawley versus Bromley. I'm going to go 2-1 Crawley on that one.
Why isn't that showing?
Showing what?
I don't know. Sort it out after.
Sorry about this.
Yeah, sorry about this. What game was it?
Crawley versus Bromley. Sounds well entertaining, don't it?
Yeah, Crawley versus Bromley. Crawley versus Bromley.
I've gone 2-1 Crawley because.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1.
I mean, Bromley's doing well at the moment, aren't they? Picking up wins. They're second, aren't they? Bromley.
Yeah.
Swindon's third. Next game is Tranmere versus Barrow. That sounds entertaining as well. I'm going to go 1-0 Barrow.
1-0 Barrow?
Yeah. Is that what you're going to go with as well?
Yeah, we'll go 1-0 Barrow.
Gillingham Colchester.
Gillingham Colchester. Gillingham 1-1.
Bristol Rovers versus Barnet. I'm going to stick with the manager bounce. I'm going to go 1-0 Bristol Rovers. It's going to be tight because Barnet normally play well. And Bristol Rovers, they're doing good under Steve Evans, aren't they? So I'm going to go 1-0 Bristol Rovers.
I'm going Bristol Rovers 2-0.
Then you got Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. Versus Harrogate Town. I think that's got. I'm going to say 1-1. Or maybe a 1-0 win for Harrogate.
1-0 Harrogate.
Cheltenham versus Swindon Town.
I'm going Cheltenham I don't know, with Steve Cottrell, he's sort of like he can get the wins against big teams, can't
Yeah, but then obviously Ian Holloway, he's doing well for Swindon, isn't he? So it's going to be two managers with experience, two good teams at the moment. I mean, Cheltenham are down there, but they are picking up wins and they are playing much better than they did at the start of the season. So I'm a feeling there's going to be a goal fest. I mean, might not be good for any of the two team fan base, but Cheltenham 3, Swindon Town 2.
Yep.
Next game, Salford versus Fleetwood.
Salford versus Fleetwood. This is a tough one. Fleetwood on the day they can beat anybody. They can play really well. So I don't know. Go 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I mean Fleetwood they normally play better at home, don't they? But then Salford on their day could beat anyone. So can Fleetwood really. So can anyone. But I'm going to stick with Fleetwood on this one. 1-0. I'm sure many of you have seen their new badge that they're going to use for. I think it was. Is it the season after this one?
Yeah, it's next season, isn't it?
Yeah, next season. Yeah, they've gone with.
I don't like the new badge. I'm not a fan of it.
No, I'm not really either. But I wonder what their kit's going to look like because it's going to be weird seeing them in orange, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
we're used to seeing them playing in red.
It's not going to be one of the shirts I'm wearing, so the badge don't matter to me. You know what I mean?
No, I know. Last game, Warsaw versus Oldham.
You know what? I fancy Oldham. I know Warsaw have been playing well and they got a draw against us. It's a Monday night. It's a couple of days before New Year's Eve. I just fancy Oldham like picking up 3 points. So I'm going to go 1-0 Oldham.
Yeah, Warsaw, they didn't really play well against us. I mean, they were holding out for a draw anyway, which they got. So, yeah, I'm going to go Oldham probably 3-1, maybe 2-1.
And that's it. Let's go and have a look at let's go and have a look at the last two games then. Move you out the way there. Which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start? Do we start?
Let's just get the Chesterfield one out of the way, shall we?
We'll get the Chesterfield one out of the way. Okay. I mean, this is shocking. If we pause that there, look how much. I said pause that there, didn't I? But I didn't pause it there. Let's move it back.
Yeah, look how much space he has there on that one.
Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 Notts players, 3 Chesterfield players. But look at the space. You got 3 Notts players there. You got 3 Chesterfield players there. It's shocking. It's shocking defending totally.
It is, yeah.
On that. I will let it run forward. Look at just the space. Like just the lethargic attitude. Like giving up the players.
Yeah. It's not great.
I mean, Roos as well. He didn't even save it with his hands. It comes like off his underarm.
It comes off his belly. Belly or whatever it was. And I don't know why he was diving the opposite way. He should have dived the other way, but
you would have thought he would have got both hands on it, wouldn't you? Personally.
Yeah, and then the second goal's not great either.
I'm just trying to work the. Right, you look here is the. He don't even save it with his hands. It goes underneath him, well under his arms. And we go to this one. We'll move it forward.
And I noticed around Gordon's shouting at the line when he was playing him on.
Patterson's face there. That is shocking.
That is a man that thinks, why did we sign Roos?
Yeah. Where's that clip where it comes from the side? This one.
There it is. Yeah. I wonder what Roos told Jota, to be fair.
I don't know. He don't look like one bit that he told him to like move out the way or anything like that. Roos looked very, very quiet.
I mean, as a goalkeeper, you should be demanding your box. You should be.
I
You
just
should be
think he's
shouting.
shocked that Jack has missed it, basically.
Mm.
But for him to
Exactly.
like hit off him and go in that small gap as well and end up in the back of the net,
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty.
not great.
But the gaps in the midfield there, and it's not like Chesterfield have overloaded that.
No.
You got Gordon on this side. You got Macari, Platt, Badu out on going towards a player on the wing. But it's just shocking. A shocking defender. Cut open like
Yeah.
a knife going through butter. Really, really shocking. And for him not to get... How can he not get hands on that, though? You know what I mean? How can you not get hands on that?
I know.
Comes off his under ear.
Yeah, around here, don't it?
Yeah. And this is just a calamity.
No, my days. I don't.
Whoever you're going to forget, whatever it mattered, because we was 1-0 down at that time.
It's poor communication, really.
Poor
and
communication.
That point, the game was done after that.
I think it was done soon as they got off the bus, actually. You know what I mean? Personally, I didn't see a lot of effort on that pitch. Not for a derby, anyway. It was a derby. It was a local derby. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was more mean for them, but not really for us. But yeah, it's still a local derby.
But yeah, and I don't get this. So then we'll go to this one, the MK Dons, and we'll just stop it here. When my mouse wants to work. Apple stuff, eh? You've got 6 Notts players. Around 2. And you got Mendes Lang on that far side. 6 Notts players.
Oh, I know. I mean, sure.
Not,
I don't know. I don't know. And also, I don't know why Badil's in Badu is in the midfield, because surely he was a centre back. So I don't know why he's going. Why he was that far? Oh, I mean, that was a mistake, wasn't it, for Jetta's goal? I mean,
yeah, that was a mistake. But if you go back to the penalty, if we go back to this penalty, and I didn't include that bit where, but Roos's inability to command the area cost us the second Mendes Lang goal. I don't know if I even included the penalty in this. May have done. There's Dennis's.
Yeah, it's after this. Yeah,
he was being told where to go.
He was
to save this penalty, but I don't know.
Because Norburn was literally screaming at him. From what I saw, was screaming at him to go the way of the thingy, and he's like, he chose to dive before he took when he was about to shoot, which I don't know. It's crazy.
But before this penalty was given, so it was either a corner or a long throw. I think it was corner. Comes in.
I think it was.
Roos goes to punch it or whatever rather than claim it.
Yeah, punch it.
He didn't make it. It like pings around the box. Gordon, I think it was Grant who took one of their players out, which actually gave the penalty away.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not convinced. But then this is an howler. A defensive howler as well. And then if you want to go for goalkeeper errors, this is MK Don's goalkeeper. That's just as bad as what Roos did on Saturday.
Roos, yeah.
On Friday. So I don't think any of us have got like a top quality goalkeeper.
Well, I mean, at least this time Mendes Lang's not going to play because he's injured, isn't he?
Yeah, but should we drop? Should Roos be dropped?
Yeah, but come on, who are we going to play? Harry Griffiths. That's going to be worse.
Yeah, Griffiths comes on against Cardiff in pre-season. The first kick of the ball.
Continues the goal straight away. Yeah.
Gives the ball away to the Cardiff player. Patterson looked up to the Evans, didn't he? Chucked his water down.
Throws his water bottle on the floor. Yeah.
He was like, why? Just why? It was going so
And
well.
then he got what? He passed the ball again to the Lincoln player, and obviously I think it was the third goal. Passed it to the Lincoln player, scored. But he did play well against. He played well against Barnsley. He did play well against Barnsley because I mean Barnsley's goal. I don't think no goalkeeper's going to say that because it was well shot, and then the cross it was a good cross as well. And then yeah, he played badly against Man United in the 21s as well, didn't he? So
yeah, he did. Should Jody Jones move to a different club in January?
yes, absolutely, yes.
See, this is a question which I'm not just bringing this question. This is a question what's been asked a lot around the Notts County fan base. I mean, personally, I don't think Jody's been the same ever since he got injured against Gillingham.
No, Gillingham, yeah.
Last season. Whether he should look for another club, whether he'll leave, I don't know. But I don't. Does he bring, when he comes on, has he brought anything extra to the team just the last few games? I don't think he has.
No, not really. No. I mean, I don't think his crosses has been really that good. It hasn't really been great. So,
and then the other question is about Jata and Dennis, and if we sell one of them,
are we going to invest in signing in another one, or are we just going to invest it in around the whole team like we normally do?
But what does that say about the ambitions of becoming a League One club?
Yeah, because I mean, interview like that, an interview what Montague did, whenever it was. Was it last week? I can't remember when. Was it
when
Monday?
Last Monday? Monday it came out.
Last Monday? Yeah, I think so.
It was recorded on the Saturday before the Walsall game, I think.
I mean, I want to know where Patterson's interview is because surely it should have been out today, shouldn't it?
Possibly, or it'll come out in the morning, but they may not do one.
No. Yeah,
there may not be one. True. May not be one at all.
So when that comes out, that'll be interesting. But I think that's his interview. If any club can listen to it, I think that's saying, "Oh, so you're basically saying if we give you the right amount of money, you'll sell Jota or Dennis."
Mm. Yeah, but I think if you look away beyond that, though, you look away from the strikers. That basically it's saying, well, if you match our valuation, that's everybody who's on the pitch. It's not just Jata and Dennis.
Yeah, no.
It's anybody who's on that pitch. Now, if they sold Jata and Dennis, and that would just say to me, basically, we've overachieved this season. We're outperforming the data. And then I could see a point, if that happened, is where Patterson would be forced to play Marjorie and Jarvis.
Oh.
Because if you think of it, if you're the owner, right? If you're the owners, if you're the brothers, right? Have you spent €300,000 to €400,000 on a player?
Yeah.
And he hasn't even got 45 minutes out of it.
No, he hasn't. No.
Out of him yet. Maybe a bit, or 90. He hasn't got 90 minutes out of him in, 1.5 seasons? Or just over a season. What are you going to want? You're going to want that player on the pitch because why he's not playing, his value is depreciated. And we buy players to improve the value and vlog on. But then does that come at an expense to promotion? Every single season? Is that what it's going to be every single season where like
we start well
rather than strengthen, we weaken to like
and then
buy a cheaper asset to sell on again.
Because I mean, to be fair, last season we was lucky to finish inside the players because we only finished sixth. Was it sixth?
Yeah, we had a dreadful second part, didn't we?
And if some of the results didn't go away, we would have probably finished mid-table, and I think that's saying a lot. Because I mean, I thought that Friday performance reminded me a lot of Wimbledon last year, not in the playoffs because I think everyone just enjoyed the day because I think everyone thought it was going to be out anyway. But in the league, when we lost
Yeah,
2
I
0
agree
that's
with that. It did feel like the Wimbledon where the bus just turned up, they put the shirts on and didn't offer much on the pitch. But
yeah,
also, if you look at last season, if you think if we'd won some of the games, like the Salford game where we fell apart, but even worse, like the Cheltenham game where we was leading at
yeah,
half time and we lose 2-1. And these points we dropped at that time of the season could have made a big difference between being in
yeah. It could
autos
have.
and stuff. But we didn't strengthen the squad last January. Maynard wasn't given 100% backing by the brothers last January. He was left, and this is why I think he was always going to be gotten rid of
Sacked
at the end of
anyway.
that
Yeah,
at the end of that season because
and
he
also
wasn't
I
he
think that
wasn't given the tools.
I think that got me was obviously we played Doncaster the last game of the season at home. A chance to finish third if results went our way, and I think they did apart until obviously Doncaster beat us, Walsall beat Crewe, and other stuff. But maybe it was something like because the players didn't turn up really, did they? Come on, they didn't turn up. So maybe it's like maybe someone told them not to do it, and because maybe if we did go up in automatics, we wouldn't know what have happened. Obviously, in the summer, going into League One, we never knew.
I just think that this January is going to be a very interesting, like
It
how you
is, yeah,
see the club going forward. Because if we sell our better players and we end up in the similar sort of position, or we just like tail off and we don't move forward. The playoffs, if you think about it, the owners sacked Maynard for not getting promoted.
get promoted.
So
So
if
the
we don't
thing
get
is,
promoted this season,
are they going to sack Patterson?
do you know what I mean? Isn't that a failure
Yeah,
from last season? That's not progression because you finished in the same place you was last season.
but I believe is because obviously if you just sack your manager every year when you're not going to get promotion, you're not really building that thing with the players, obviously. Because I mean, I didn't really rate Maynard anyway, but I think Patterson's building the togetherness again, which you can see. But I mean, you didn't see it against Chesterfield, but you can see it.
But if your hands are tied as an head coach, and that's what Patterson is as an head coach,
It is, yeah,
if your best players go out the door and you're left with, you've got to work with them. That's what he said last year when he says before the transfer window shut in September. He says, "Oh, we need 3 more players. We need another goalkeeper." And then, like, I think it was a couple of days before the transfer window, he says, "Oh, I've got to focus on what I've got."
yeah.
So, what's to say we don't sell? Because Bass went within days of him being
That's
here,
it.
weren't it?
Yeah, in the summer, yeah.
So then, what happens if they sell players and we get this line? And all Notts fans all know it is like, "Oh, we tried for players, the price weren't right,
Yeah.
and everything else."
So we're gonna
And then
so
the
we're
end
gonna
of
have
the
to
window
deal with
comes,
what we got.
we've got to deal with what we got.
Yeah.
And then you got the aspect, is it as a team that a lot of the supporters didn't rate 100% earlier in the season? Have they been overperforming? And this is the position we've been in to the heights of like second and third. It was always a false position and false hope.
Yeah. I agree.
So there's some interesting questions. If you watch this podcast, you'll be able to tell us, won't you? Your opinions. I'm not saying what I've said is like gospel.
100% right. Yeah.
It's just my opinion as a Notts fan.
I'm not fun, yeah. Because everyone's entitled to their opinion.
So the score predictions, because we've done like 34 minutes. That went fast.
No, I know. I was like, what? And up top it was like 7:35. I was like, already? That went quick. I mean, I've already said on the Final Whistle podcast, obviously Johnny's podcast, earlier today, that MK Dons were going to win 3-0, but I am going to keep that one because it could happen. But then I also want everyone says their team's going to win, aren't they? Come on.
Yeah.
So I'm going with 2. It's either going to be 3-0 MK Dons, or I hope not to win 2-1.
See, I think right. I get mine on the Final Whistle earlier, and I said 4-0 MK Dons. But I'm going to give a Notts one, and it's going to be 4-3 Notts. I just think, I don't know. I just think it could be Meadow Lane Mark, like Take Two, where it's end to end, 3 goals in the first half, and then a last minute winner.
In front of the what is it, 1,700 away fans? Could even
I
be
think
more
it'd be
because
over that because you can buy
MK
them
Dons
still from the
released
club,
tickets
can't you?
on- yeah. I think it's on MK Dons site though, but I don't think you can get a loyalty point to that.
Well, because they say on the Crawley Town, if you buy like a disabled ticket or a wheelchair ticket, you have to email the club with proof of your receipt. So why won't you be able to do that for the MK Dons game if you buy it from the MK Dons? I don't know.
Not got a clue. That's what we just told, isn't it? So
Right, you going tomorrow?
yes, I am going tomorrow.
So it's gonna be. It's like, I don't know. It's soulless, isn't it? So it's a very weird ground to be in. A very weird ground to be in. It can be quiet, really, really quiet.
And the seats are high up as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll be standing, of course.
It's not one of my favourite grounds to go to. Other than that, apart from when we came back into the Football League, all the other times we've been down there, we haven't played that very well. But I am looking forward to the 2 home games we got against Aki and then Gillingham. They're going to be tough.
Gillingham.
But then I'm looking forward to Oldham. I'm looking forward to Oldham with a passion. Which is good. It's going to be fun. With a passion.
It is, yeah.
On that. So, any final thoughts then?
Not a lot from me, but only come on your pies.
And yeah, up the effing pies. I'm not going to swear, so I'll do that one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you Wednesday evening, I think.